Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so we are given the problem. Okay. Hmm. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so this is the problem. The Francis palindrome, if after converting all the uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all the it reads the same forward and backward. Okay, so first problem that we need to solve, we need to remove all the non-alphanumeric characters. So the way we do it, first we need to convert that to lowercase, and then we need to subtract anything that is not alphanumeric. So the way we do it, we remove everything except A to G and 0 to 9, and we replace it with nothing, and now we got the string that doesn't include any character that's other than alphanumeric. Okay, so and now what we need to do, we're gonna create the two pointers. The first one should be left and right, second one should be right. So left pointer will start at the 0 index, and the right pointer will start at the last index, right? And so while left is L is less than R, right? Um, we will keep increasing L, and we will keep decreasing R, right? And if L is not equal to SR, then we're gonna turn false immediately, Anyway, we will return true since we didn't find any false case. So let's see. It was accepted, so we are good with the solution. Let's go to the next problem now. Okay, so it was accepted. Let's go to the next problem. Longest substring without repeating characters, right? So we have provided a string and we need to find the longest substring that doesn't include any repeating characters. So given as find the length of this substring without duplicate characters. Okay. So first we need to do, we need to create all the substrings of the given string, right? And then we need to find out if um, that substring has has unique characters, right? So okay, so we can use sliding window approach here. That will start and that will have the two pointer both starting at the 0th index, and with each iteration the right pointer, the second pointer will be incrementing its position until the end of the string. Okay, so we will be checking if the new character with each iteration is present in the previous substring, and if we found the character is present in the previous substring, then increment this. We will increment the left pointer until it doesn't include the right characters again, right? And that way we will be also keeping track of the longest substring length by comparing that with the longest substring variable that holds the length of the longest substring, and it will be initialized to 0, right? So we will first create the result variable that will hold the length of the longest substring, and then we're gonna create the two pointers, right? So while r is less than as minus 1, so r will be increasing with each iteration. And if we found that sr n left trans r, okay, then what we're gonna do, we're gonna increment left pointer, since there can be same character can be. Okay, so what will be the case in that case, in case of something like SS, right? So left and right pointers will be starting from 0, and I see. So first thing that we need to do, if length of S is equal to 1,
It's 3:30.
okay. So now what we need to do, we need to start with the next one. Okay, so we provided the list of the numbers and we have provided the target. We need to find the indexes of the elements which sums up to target. So the way we do it, we can do the brute force or we can use the hash map. So we will store the values as the key and indexes as the value for all the elements that we go through. And when while we are going through, we will check if the difference between target and the current value exists in the hash map. And if it does, then we will just return the index of the current element and the found element in the hash map. So let's say, so first thing that we need to do, we will set that scene as a hash map. We will go through nums, right? And we will find the difference and we will count that with the current difference between target and current element. And we will check if diff different exists in scene.keys. Right? If it does, then what we're gonna return? We're gonna return scene diff and current element. Else, we're gonna do we're gonna set the current element, that is nums I, and with the index I, and if we don't find any, then we're gonna return then we can return -1 as nothing is given. Okay, so let's check if the solution is correct. Mm, let's Python. Let me quickly check if there is anything that, oh, I see, it is a range. So okay, so I'll submit that and then I'll go through the next problem that we have. Okay, so next problem is contains a duplicate. So okay, so given an array, turn true if the value appears at least twice in array, turn false if every value is indistinct, right? So way we can do it, we can simply compare the length of the list and we can get the set and compare the length of the set as well. That will give us the simplest solution, but um, little more optimal solution would be um, unique num that can be set, right? So for num in nums, right? If num in unique nums, right? Return false, return true, right? Else, we gonna just add unique nums and num. Okay. So that way, if we found the duplicate, we will return only. Okay. So okay, so that one is also done. Let's go to the next one. Given an array, integer array nums handle multiple queries of the following type. Calculate the number of the sums. Okay, so self dot num. Okay, so let me quickly submit that. That will make us the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How was your session?
It was good. I finished just in time. Just solved the fifth problem 2 seconds ago. How about you?
Oh, that's really exciting. Yeah, I also got done what I said I would. I finished the rest of the folders of this category. And then I started going through some old ones.